Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Ben Myers back with you here on TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. We're in Schenectady, New York tonight for our Friday night game between Saratoga and Niskayuna-Schenectady. Blue Streaks come into this one 5-2 on the season in the Section 2 play as the CDHSHL. 7-5 on the season are Saratoga, coming off of a win over Pelham and from Division 2 down at West Point over last weekend, where they actually lost to Williamsville North, who's one of the top teams in New York State in Division 1, but they only lost 4-3 to give you some perspective on that. Shenandoah played that same Williamsville North team, and Williamsville North put up a 7-2 spot on the Plainsville. Taking on Niskayuna-Schenectady, shot block in front. We have an early break for the Mohawks. Shot on by Patrick, save, rebound will go just wide to the left. And talking of those Mohawks, they're coming into this game 2-2 on the year in sectional play, 4-6 overall. So even though records differ a little bit here, it's a big game when it comes to seeding and points for later in the season. Actually, it's a big weekend overall for Section 2 hockey.
Of the second period, raffle tickets are available at the front gate.
There's CBA Shen tomorrow and Shaker Colony Bethlehem tomorrow night, both from the Albany County Hockey Training Facility. We'll have both of those games for you here on Sidelines as well. As a shot goes on and is saved by Bourgeois at the back for Saratoga. We'll have both those games for tomorrow as well, and like I said, two big games when it comes to getting this Section 2 season worked out. We're going to have a face-off off to Bourgeois' right-hand side here. 14-17 left to go. No score yet. A couple of shots on for the Mohawks to get things started. Swing around the far side boards. They'll hold in on that side with Haley. We'll move it down behind, but the Saratoga defense is there. In this one, Blue Streaks plus 16 when it comes to goals on the season. 50 goals for, 34 against. So Saratoga, back-to-back state finalists, even though they've had that turmoil in the coaching change, and then that 68 penalty minute game against Shenandoah right before Christmas. Blue Streaks are still scoring at a fairly high clip this season. Numbers for the Mohawks, 29 goals for, 45 against. Shot on there is knocked in the corner by Mrazek and moved back along the boards. Opportunity for the Blue Streaks here, pass in front of the defense, going to knock it away. Mohawks, so despite having that disparity on their scoring, and Saratoga pass misses the mark and go down the length of the edge as Bourgeois comes out to get behind his own goal. Despite that disparity in scoring for the Mohawks this season, they have won their last three. They beat North Rockland, then LaSalle, and followed that with a 5-3 win over Scotia Glenville Hudson Falls, or excuse me, South Glens Falls Hudson Falls, back in their last, which is right here in Schenectady, which you saw here on Sidelines. 13 minutes left to go. One shot for Saratoga, two for the Mohawks. The only real scoring chance coming on that Patrick breakaway right at the get-go. Go cross ice. Move over to the side here, got a place to put things down. Move cross ice, and now we're going to the back with Mensig. We'll move it across to the near side to Fisher. Fisher will try it up the left and clear the zone. Trying to go up to Patrick there, like I said, had breakaway in the early going. Over to Mara on the side, he'll get it out, even though Luce had a little bit of pressure on him. Saratoga defense will collect, put it in neutral ice, and Mohawks will play it right back, right on Bourgeois, and he's able to put it to his defense, eventually grabbing it from his Cam McCall. Leading scorers coming into this game tonight is actually Nick Winters, the youngster for Saratoga, has 11 goals this season, and along with 9 assists, 20 points, puts him right among the league leaders in points in Section 2, but the league leader in points overall, Alex Luce, with 24 points this season, 9 goals, 15 assists for the Saratoga senior forward. Blue Streaks can't play it out. They get passed across, but then the Saratoga defense will step up, even though they can't clear their own zone. Finally tracking it down the sides, Merriman, and he'll get it down the ice. We're going to have icing here against Saratoga. 11:45 left in the period. And we're up to 3 shots in the game for the Mohawks, who've had a little bit more pressure in the early going. Leading scorer is Patrick for the Mohawks this year. He has 8 goals and 6 assists for 14 points on the season. He also leads the team in penalty minutes with 40.5 minutes already this year in the box. Last time we were here, we saw Patrick put up a 3 spot in the first period, and he also had 3 penalties in the game. So play it in with Winters on that right side, but he's not going to be able to find a friendly stick, and Lorraine backhands it around. Winters will grab it in the corner, though, trying to pass out there, down in the corner. Out to the point now. Developing chance here for Saratoga. Shot on's going to hit the fenders in front, though, and bounce back out toward the blue line. Flipped up into the beam there, and we're going to have a face-off. So it'll be a neutral ice, even though I had a little contact right there in front of the referee. 11:19 left to play in the first period. No score yet here between Saratoga and Niskayuna-Schenectady. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. Thanks for joining us this evening. Like we said, make sure you come back tomorrow. Got that doubleheader over at Albany County. Big games tomorrow for Section 2 hockey. Flicked in and gloved down by Lorraine, and they try and get up to Mensing, but he can't get the handle on it, and eventually track it down the back to Dan Winters, brother of Nick. And Dan Winters does have a goal this year, but not 11 like his forward brother. 11:01 left in the period as this one goes up into the Mohawks bench. Change of skaters for both sides. Goalies for this evening, starting for Saratoga, is Ryan Bourgeois. I heard his name a couple of times already this season. 6-3 on the year with 23 goals allowed. He has 196 saves and an 89.5 save percentage. He'll be facing off against Peter Mrazek for the Mohawks. 3-3 on the year, 19 goals against, 122 saves for an 86.5 percentage. Play it back in behind the Saratoga goal again. Let it go through this time, and then they'll try and play a 180 on it. Can't get it out, though. Eventually does. They'll end up by Klingbeil's stick, and he has to fire it across into the corner. Saratoga defense unable to clear yet. Fisher will hold it in, but he'll get knocked off the puck, and Barzak has it. Now we'll have a hand go up and a whistle. Looks like we're going to have elbowing. Elbowing against Saratoga, an early power play chance for the Mohawks with 10:26 left in the period. Send Chiravelli into the box for Saratoga. He's going to serve the minute and a half for the elbow. 10:26 left in the period. First power play of the game for Niskayuna-Schenectady. Draw will be won by Mara. He'll put one on, and Bourgeois will make the save.
He receives a minute and a half minor for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 4:34.
Face off to Bourgeois' left-hand side now. Draw won by the Mohawks. They'll hold in, try and get a pass in the slot, knocked away into the corner to play it back around behind the board, trying to get to Patrick. Can't get it there though. Fisher's there to try and keep it in, but it's flipped out over the top of him. Get it out of danger that time was Mike Lehman for the Blue Streaks. Bring it up with Patrick through neutral ice on the left-hand side. He hasn't knocked off the stick, but Fisher's in pursuit. Play along the boards. Defense is there, moving along. 1 minute left in the penalty, 9:53 left in the period, and out of danger for now. Mohawks are going to have to work to get this one. In pursuit, trying to kill more time on the call is Saratoga, but they go out to Fisher back in neutral ice. Now they'll come down through the neutral zone, go across ice there, finally dumping it with DeVitro, but Bourgeois has it at the back, moves it along to his defense. 39 seconds left in the penalty. Heavy hand will put it back through neutral ice. He'll go back behind with Mrazek. Now Mensing will have it at the back for the Mohawks. Try and get it out back through the neutral zone. 23 seconds left in the penalty. Can't get anything going there, and they're going to play it back in. Loose, put into the boards. Mara in pursuit as it went across the sheet. Now in the corner. He'll play it back across, trying to hit Mensing with it. Can't get it to him, though. It'll be knocked away by Lehman. And Saratoga has about killed this penalty off. Only 5 seconds left in the advantage for Niskayuna-Schenectady. Penalty comes to an end. 8:53 left in the period. No shots on that penalty, even though they got one shot on the power play, the Mohawks did, right in the beginning of it. And actually have a hand pass here called against the Mohawks. Face-off coming off to Mrazek's right-hand side, won by Saratoga, back out to the point, try and get a one-time shot in. Loose in front, had an opportunity there, but couldn't get enough on it. Put on the near side, held in though, another play coming across, but they can't find friendly tape, and Saratoga has to play in the corner. Loose in pursuit now, has it behind the goal, looking for a pass, comes out with it, hits the defense, but he has a shot, and it'll get through. It was actually legged in the corner. Peyton had the shot there, but he couldn't get it in. Put back in, go high, but it'll go near boards, and Loose will be in pursuit for Saratoga again. Now he'll dump it off with the back end. Naples has it coming around the back, tries to get a pass through the slot, can't get it there. Now it'll go back out to the top, right near the blue line. Hold it in, we're still onside. Loose in the corner, pass across, another chance there. Left-handed shot coming, it'll hit Mrazek and be saved right back in front. Saratoga holds it in. Now a mistake made, and they're able to clear the zone with Haley making it happen. 7:50 left in the period as we get it back out near the blue line. Persetti moving it around that side, or Peretti moving it around that side. Now they'll merge with Loose with a head of steam coming through neutral ice. Coming through on the left-hand side, through the circle. Chance coming. Backhand shot, it'll be saved by Mrazek as he extended the leg and then covered up with 7:28 left in the period. We're going to step aside for just a second, be back with the rest of the first period here on TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog right after this.